The 5 biggest mistakes I see people doing on Instagram and what you can do to correct them so that you can start growing. Coming up. What's going on, guys? Ryan from The Tattooed Entrepreneur. Welcome back to another video. On this channel, I help entrepreneurs like yourself grow their social media followings on Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, and YouTube. So if that's the content you're looking for, please click the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you can stay up on future videos. Now, today's video is going to be centered around the 5 biggest mistakes I see people making on Instagram that are really hindering their Instagram growth. Now listen, I can give you all the Instagram tips and strategies and growth hacks in the world, but if you don't fix these 5 things before you start, you're not going to grow, period. It doesn't matter if I'm growing your account. It doesn't matter if God's growing your account. You're not going to grow if you do not fix these things right now. So let's get into it so you can fast track your growth on Instagram. Number 1, having a private profile. Guys, how do you think Instagram pushes content to people that aren't following? If you have a private account and you're using hashtags, those hashtags aren't working. If you have a private account and you're trying to get on the Explore page, how many times have you clicked on a picture on the Explore page and it's brought you to an option where you could choose to follow somebody? Never. People that have private accounts don't show up on the Explore page. People that have private accounts don't show up for hashtags. People that have private accounts generally don't grow on Instagram unless you have a lot of friends that know you. Now listen, we have to look at our profiles as our personal brands, and you have to sell your personal brand to the people that aren't already following you. Now, having a private account is just another barrier that people have to get through to figure out what you're all about or to buy into the value that you're trying to provide on your page. Now, if I come to your page and I notice it's private, I have to click follow in order for you to get the notification to accept me to be looking at your page. That's a barrier, and the less barriers, the better. Now listen, I know a lot of you guys might have private accounts because you're afraid of haters. Listen, haters are an everyday thing. I constantly delete comments off my Instagram, delete comments off YouTube. What you do is you have to retrain your mind that the people that are hating, it's easy to be a hater. It's easy to sit on the couch, eat potato chips, and watch you play the game. What's not easy is stepping out of your comfort zone and trying to grow in something that you might not be comfortable with. So if you're afraid of people writing something nasty underneath your profile, just do what I do. Just delete it and keep moving. Don't let people rent space in your brain that don't deserve to be there. Don't value the opinions of people that you don't respect. Those people don't need to be in your community in general. They don't see the value in what you're trying to do. So stop paying attention to them. Take your profile off of private so you can start ranking for hashtags, so that you can try to get on the Explore page, and so that when people come to your page, they can see what it's all about. There's no barrier there. I guarantee you, if you run a public profile, you'll grow a lot better. All right, guys, number 2, your page isn't niche down. It's not aesthetically pleasing. Now, I'll give you an example of what I'm talking about by showing you how my Instagram used to look almost 2 years ago. Now, if somebody came to my page, they wouldn't really know what was going on. I post memes, post pictures of food, post pictures of me drinking beer, the captions are bad. You don't know what's going on my page, and I only had maybe 800 followers. It's just friends and family and people that knew me, and there's a reason why I wasn't getting any traffic, getting any organic reach. It's because nobody knew what was going on in my profile. So let me throw up a few examples of profiles that are aesthetically pleasing. When people come to your profile, they have to know what it's about. Like I said, you have to get rid of the barriers that are keeping people from clicking that follow tab. And when people come to your profile and they see that it's color scheme, that it's themed, they know what your content is about, they know the value you're trying to provide, then they're going to be a lot more willing to click that follow button, and you're going to gain a lot more followers. Number 3, and this one is a personal pet peeve of mine, you're not engaging back with the people that are following you. Now listen, if somebody takes time out of their day to like one of your pictures and to comment something nice on it, and you don't comment back, that's wrong. Not only that, but it means a lot to them when you like and reply and create a community underneath your pictures or video. Now, when other people start to see, or when other people come to your profile and they look at your picture and they see your comments and they see that you're responding to your followers, they're gonna, 1, be more willing to follow you, and 2, they're gonna be more willing to engage on your content. And how does Instagram rank content on the Explore page? How does Instagram rank content under hashtags? It goes off of engagement. The more likes, the more comments you're getting, the more you're engaging back with your followers, the more Instagram is going to push your content out to other people, the more organic reach, the more likes, the more comments, and the more discovery. So you need to be engaging with the people engaging on your content. Don't just leave them there hanging. It's like somebody giving you a high five and you just, you leave them in there hanging. That sucks. Don't do it to people. Number 4, guys, and this is huge, you're not providing any value. The whole thing about gaining a following, gaining some type of authority on Instagram is that your page has to be providing people value. You got to understand that the people following you are selfish, all right? They're only concerned about the value that they will get from following your Instagram profile. They don't care about you. They probably don't care about you personally. They care about the value that you are going to give them. Once you start to understand that it's about the value you're providing and not about yourself and what you're doing, then you'll start to see you'll have a lot more traction as far as Instagram growth is concerned. When people come to your profile and they see that you're either trying to help them, or maybe you're giving tutorials, or maybe you're just giving them nice captions with nice photos, they're going to be more willing to follow you versus if they come to your profile and you're just trying to sell something, you're being too salesy. Every caption is click the link in my bio, come sign up for my free course, buy my book, listen to my music. You need to provide value first. 51% the value you can provide to other people, 49% the value they can provide to you. All right, guys, now number 5. You are not consistently posting. Now listen, I know it's hard to generate content week after week, day after day, or every other day. You should at least be posting every 2 to 3 days. If you're posting every 2 weeks and you do have an audience, that audience is gonna die out. That engagement is gonna die out. I grew a gaming page up to almost 20,000 followers. And when I moved, I didn't post on it for almost a month. When I posted a video, now this page was averaging 2,000 to 4,000 views on videos, a couple hundred likes. And when I started posting again after that month off, the engagement dropped severely. I was getting maybe almost 100 likes on each post and maybe a couple hundred views. So not posting on a consistent schedule can really hinder your Instagram growth. It can make people unsubscribe. It can make people unfollow. And with Instagram being such a big platform, if somebody's following a couple hundred, a couple thousand people, and you are one of the profiles that's showing up in their feed, if you stop posting, if you stop giving them content, Instagram's gonna stop showing your stuff to them when you post. It's gonna start showing them some of the other people that they're following's content because they're more active on the platform, and that's what Instagram wants to do. It wants to keep people on the platform. So you need to make sure you're consistent on a regular basis. And if you don't have pictures to post, at least keep your followers engaged with stories. Stories are a great way to keep your followers engaged while you're not posting regular content on your timeline. All right, guys, so listen, I hope you found value in this video. If you did, please click the like button. Please leave a comment. Let me know some of the things that you see people struggling with on Instagram. I have a video coming up where I'm going to try to grow 1,000 followers in under 24 hours on an Instagram account. All real, active, legit followers. So stay tuned for that video, guys, and I will see you on the next one.